G'day anglers, we're up here today at Lake Coleridge, just wanting to provide you with some easy tips and tricks for winter fishing. This time of year generally the fish will be congregating in river mouth areas, well a high percentage of the fish, as they're wanting to make their journey up the river to spawn. So I've got a few basic options here today. So one here just on a trout spinning rod, we've just got a soft bait on a jig head. There's a variety of jig heads you can use depending on the depths you're fishing and the conditions. Obviously if it's windy you might want something a bit heavier to cast, and then the advantage of the lighter jig heads, you get a different movement to a heavier jig head. Obviously that gets you down. At the moment the lake's quite low, so you're able to get right to a drop off where the fish would tend to be congregating. You can run 8 to 10 pound braid. This is all just personal preference, and then just the fluorocarbon leader on the end of the braid, which is about 7 pound. So that's a good shore-based option. But if you're fishing off a boat and you want to try some trolling, then we have a variety of lures here. These work effective not only in winter months but summer months as well. And these are a Halco lure, so there's many different colours and patterns you can get. But the beauty of these is you don't really require downriggers or lead line. These go to about 6 to 8 metres deep, and I tend to like to troll those at about 3 to 3.5 kilometres an hour, which is quite slow. Trolling at depths of 8 to 16 metres works very well in Coleridge itself. Yeah, you'll catch both rainbows and browns and salmon on those, depending on what time of year you're fishing. Then we'll go to a fly fishing setup. So obviously in the winter months you're predominantly going to be using a smolt pattern or a bait fish pattern. There's not usually a lot of dry fly risers or anything like that. You can use nymphs will work well, but today I was just using a woolly bugger. It's got a weighted bead head just to help get it down a bit quicker, and my fly line it's got a floating running line with a sink tip section which sinks 7 inches a second, so it's going quite fast, which is ideal in these sort of deeper lakes where the drop off just drops down instantly to 30 metres plus in no matter of time. And I'm just using a 9-foot 8-weight rod. 8 weight's quite a good weight for casting those bigger, heavier flies. Makes it a bit easier, especially if there is a bit of wind around. Obviously today we've got a beautiful bluebird day, but that's about the main options for Lake Coleridge, and hopefully all these work.